Hello beautiful people of the world, thank you for joining me here today on Lumies Tarot. My name is Claire and I am really looking forward to doing your pick a card reading for you today. And today we are looking at your love life in 2020. So not just a brand new year but a brand new decade that we're taking a look at today. So I'm just super excited about this. The energy is amazing. I woke up this morning to see that the world was covered in a beautiful frost. So I'm in like a beautiful winter wonderland here in England today. The sun is shining on it, everything's all frosty and magical and just sparkling. It all looks like Narnia out there, so it's just amazing. So yeah, I can't wait to get out into that a little bit later on today in the countryside where I live. But yeah, make your selection. I'm going to show you the 4 groups. I ask that you choose from your intuition today or your gut instinct that we all have to guide us through life. So make your selection. While you do that, I will just let you know that my beautiful book, Attract Soulmate Love, is available to all of you who are looking to attract that special someone into your life or come into alignment with somebody who you have met already. People have been writing to me every single day with their stories of amazing transformations in their romantic situations, which is really lovely to hear. Okay, but make your selection. Timestamps are in the description box as always, and I will see you in a moment. Hey everybody, this is your reading for everybody who picked group number 1. Welcome to your reading. Let's take a look at your love life for 2020. I'm really excited. Just want to say thank you to all my amazing subscribers. Thank you for being part of this community, and also thank you to everyone who has donated through the energetic exchange. I am sending you all a big hug. Right, let's take a look at these cards. I'm going to move this down so you can see what I am seeing here. I'm going to take a look at the oracle cards in a moment, and we will start with your tarot cards today. So we have the 2 of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, sorry, that's 2 of Pentacles in the reverse, the Moon card, King of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, Judgment, and then the Ace of Cups. So I see a lot of earth energy represented here in this reading, so Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, as well as Pisces energy as well. They're the predominant energies here. Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus signs. So let me move you back up again so I can see you. So with this 2 of Pentacles in the reverse, this is super interesting. I feel like 2020 is going to be a much calmer year for you. So if you found that 2019 or even 2018 has been too much, there's been too much going on, it's been too much stress, there's been too much drama in your romantic life or just in any area of your life really, I feel like what I'm seeing is that you're going into calmer waters for 2020 in a way that feels more grounded and that feels more nourishing, so that you feel like you're making progress, you feel like you know where you're at in life. So I think this is really good. This is going to be like, I feel like you're going to be settling down a little bit more. Maybe you have been dating and you're looking for that special person in 2020, and I just feel like this is going to be a good year for that. This is really a year of things calming down, of things settling down, of you knowing where you're at with it all. And I see this as a good year for finding that special someone, of picking one person and really being with them, being able to invest in that relationship. So with the Ace of Wands, I see a new lover coming in for you who is very significant, and it's quite interesting. I feel like there's going to be this beautiful, passionate connection between you and this person. I feel like this is going to happen sort of January, February, March time. You're going to meet this person. It's going to be lust at first sight. It's going to be like a really intense, passionate connection that you have with this person. So it's a new lover coming in for you, and fresh energy, someone that what I'm hearing is that they are exactly your type. So they're just like, you're just like, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. This is the one. They're going to walk into your life. They're going to walk into the room, whatever it is. And you're just going to be like, I'm in trouble. Here comes trouble. So, but it's going to be exciting. They're going to have whatever it is that you like. They're going to have the eyes. They're going to have the moves. They're going to have the hair, whatever it is that you like about them. It's going to be right up your street. That's what I'm hearing with this person. So it's going to be lust at first sight, but we've got this moon energy here, which is interesting. So there's more to this connection than meets the eye. So what I sense with this is that you're going to meet this person and you're going to be really attracted to them, and they're going to be really attracted to you, and it's going to feel really high vibe and really fun, really flirtatious is what I'm hearing, and just light-hearted. But there's more to it. So I feel like, I think that you're not going to see the potential of this connection straight away. I think you're going to think this is just a fling, it's just a hookup, or it's just a little workplace flirtation. And maybe you don't think of them in that way. You don't think of them in that long-term potential. You don't think of them as having relationship potential. This is what I'm picking up on with this moon energy. So I think there's this undercurrent, there's more to this, but initially you're not going to realize it, is what I'm sensing. I think maybe it might go a little bit too fast, and that might be a little bit triggering as well, this connection that you're making in the early part of 2020. So you make this beautiful connection, but then you just rush into it and you're completely in each other's lives, and it's this whirlwind of intensity. Now be aware, this is a message from Spirit that may be a little bit triggering for you. It may bring up things from the past, it may be triggering for this other person, and they may feel the need to pull away. So just be aware of that kind of speedy energy. It's really passionate, it's really fun, it's really exciting, but ultimately it may be a little bit triggering for you. So now this is super interesting. Right in the middle of your reading, all this yellow energy here, all this kind of solar plexus chakra energy that I'm seeing, because we've got the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles here. But the King is in the reverse and the Queen is in the upright. So we've got a perfect pair. We've got just like a match made in heaven, but not quite on the same page. Super interesting. So I feel like you and this person, you're going to meet. They're destined to be in your life in 2020. You're meeting them. You've definitely got a lot in common. Like, they're just like exactly the sort of person that you want to be with, the person that you've been trying to manifest into your life. You know, if you've got particular characteristics, you want them to be into certain things, or you want someone who's in a band, or you want someone who's outdoorsy, or you want someone who's practical, or whatever it is. You're just completely, you've got loads of stuff in common. You've got the same sense of humor. Maybe you look a little bit similar, you know, like you look like a really good couple, but there is something here which means that you're not quite on the same page. And I think this is going to just be a little bit of a spanner in the works for you, not a deal breaker by any means. What I'm sensing with this connection, I feel like the person you're going to meet is maybe having financial difficulties. Now, it's not because they are reckless with their money or anything like this, or that they don't have good money skills. I just feel like they're on the back foot a little bit. Maybe it's because they're saving up for a house, maybe it's because they've invested in a business, maybe it's because they have invested in their education, or they've been trying to support somebody in their life, and it means that they're on the back foot a little bit financially. So I feel like they think that you are a little bit ahead of the game. Maybe you're in a better financial situation than them, or maybe you've got your life a bit more together. They don't know quite what it is that they want to do with their life, and you do. And so maybe that makes them feel a little bit insecure, a little bit inadequate. So there's just this slight mismatch there about sort of where you're at in your life, because you've been working on yourself, you're achieving things in 2020, and they feel like a little bit behind. Maybe they're putting you up on a pedestal, maybe they think that you are too good for them. And this leads them to be triggered a little bit and feel a little bit insecure. This is what I'm sensing. But the beautiful thing is that we've got the Page of Pentacles, which is the bridge between these two. So there is this beautiful bridge here linking the two of you, which means I feel like this is not a problem that can't be overcome. I just think it's going to be a case of talking things through, of getting to know each other better, of feeling safe in each other's company. So this is sort of really interesting. So the Page often triggers deep questions. You know, these questions may come up for one or both of you in 2020. What is it that I really want? What is it that I want in the long term? How can I achieve those things? And maybe that you're triggered into thinking, oh, this does have a lot of potential. Do I really want to settle down right now? Do I see myself with this person in the long term? Big questions. But The Page of Pentacles is really an old soul as well. So this does indicate, you know, when I see it between these two cards, I do indicate that this is a soul connection, like you're destined to meet in this lifetime, which I think is really magical. Again, I don't think you're going to recognize this straight away. So again, I think it's a really nourishing connection. You've got all these things in common with each other, which I think is really nice. And, you know, you're such a good match. And I just feel like this is an energy of cultivating it. You've got to cultivate this depth. You've got to cultivate getting to know each other. You've got to cultivate it to overcome these little challenges and problems. I don't think they're going to be a deal breaker. I don't think it's going to be a big problem, but it's all part of your spiritual expansion is what I'm hearing for both of you. You're meeting each other for a reason. You're asking these deep questions. You're getting to know each other. And in doing so, you're getting to know yourself better. And you're asking these questions in 2020. What is it that I really want? What do I want love to feel like? What do I want love to look like? What do I want my future to be like? Do I want this person in my future? Big, big questions. And I think you're both going to be asking these, but it's going to ultimately, it's going to bring you together so that you can be like this, so that you can come into right alignment. And this is really, people don't know this very often. This is a card of manifestation. The Page of Pentacles is like he's like a little magician. So again, it indicates to me whatever it is that you've been trying to manifest, you've had a specific idea of what kind of person you'd like to be or what kind of relationship you want. They're coming into your life in 2020. And again, this means manifesting a solution to these issues that we've been talking about. You know, by staying in that high vibrational energy and being able to this is really a card of wonder as well. So I just think you bring a lot of wonder into each other's lives. Like it just helps you to see life in a new light is what I'm hearing with this connection, which I think is really nice. This person may be a student, and that may be you know, a student or a mature student, or they may have decided to go back to college in order to learn something new. So it may be that they're on the back foot because they're taking a new direction. Maybe they've been in one career and now they're choosing something else, or they've been studying one thing, they've decided it's not really for them, and that may be why they're a little bit behind in life, because they're taking this new direction. But it is good because this person has potential to make a lot of money and to be you know, solid in what they're doing. There's so much grounding energy here. I see beautiful deep roots and your roots intertwining with this person. So this is really nice. So looking forward to the second half of the year. So you're going to meet this person. I think you're going to think it's just a fling or a little bit of fun, but I think it's going to be triggering and it's going to develop into something else. Now, you're going to go through this issue, and after sort of June time, I see you making a decision. So with this Two of Wands in the reverse and the Judgment card, there's going to be an expansion, there's going to be a realization that comes in for you both, and it's going to feel really good. So maybe the realization is, yes, I do want to be with this person long term, or yes, I do really want a significant relationship. Or if it's long distance, you might be like, yes, we can make it work. I will move halfway across the world to be with you. That is indicated here, but there is this expansive energy. So it isn't, there's all these questions, you will get solutions, and that solution will bring just a beautiful expansion in your consciousness about what it is that you want for the future and what it is that you want for this connection. So I see you sort of bringing that energy down into this. So maybe, you know, while you're seeing this person, you've also been dating other people, but this is a significant one. With this Two of Wands in the reverse, I see all that energy coming in, being funneled into this one thing, this one connection, this one relationship in the second half of this year in a way that is very powerful. You're going to have this realization like, I don't want anybody else, I just want you. Or maybe they have this realization, I don't want anyone else, I just want you. So it's definitely an awakening, like, wow, this is serious. This means so much to me. I can't live without them. They've got to be in my life. So, and also we have this beautiful angel here represented always in the Judgment card. You know, so just know that you are being guided through this process. I don't sense that it's going to be like really painful and dramatic. I just feel like it definitely with this Judgment card, it's just unfolding process, a natural unfolding, a natural blossoming of getting to know somebody, of getting to know yourself and what it is that you want. But I'm just noticing this trumpet here. This is really a call from the universe to you. Maybe it's a call to be together, maybe it's a call to get to know each other better. I think it's really interesting. But the outcome of your reading is this beautiful Ace of Cups. So when you realize, when you come out of these fears, when you come out of denial, maybe is what I'm hearing, a little bit of denial or a little bit of not quite seeing the potential of this connection. Maybe you don't even really see them in that way. But there's this expansion to it. You really get to know each other better. You realise you can't live without them, or they realise they can't live without you. And the upshot of this is this beautiful Ace of Cups energy for the outcome. This is in the second part of the year. Oh, I feel it in my heart space. Just this beautiful depth of feeling, this real connection. Somebody saying I love you, and you looking into their eyes, and then just you feeling the power of that, knowing that they really mean it, knowing that they're going to be in your life for a long, long time, and just this offer of true love, of real love, of an authentic, real connection where you can be yourself. I really see in this with this King and Queen of Pentacles, just if you're just being able to be really authentic with them, just being able to be yourself. You don't need to put a mask on, you don't need to pretend to be someone you're not, you don't need to pretend to be more attractive or more popular. I'm sure you're very attractive and popular anyway, but you don't need to pretend to be anything that you're not. You don't need to hide anything about yourself with this person, because this person will accept you as you are. You can bring your real self to the table and they will accept all of you, even the parts of yourself that you cannot accept yourself. So this is beautiful. 2020, real love being offered to you a little bit later in the year, after June time, but still lots to look forward to in the first part of the year as well. A beautiful connection which is going to develop for you, and a lot of passion. So yeah, enjoy that. Let's take a look at these beautiful oracle cards. So again, talking about this passion, we have physical body here, represented here. Again, this just indicates you just enjoying each other in that way of that passion, of that being attracted to one another. Also in 2020, I just see you being more comfortable with yourself, with your body. If you've got any body issues or body hang-ups, I feel like you're just going to be feeling really good about yourself. I'm just hearing it that you're going to rock what you've got. You're going to be like, this is who I am, this is what I've got. Just love it. And what I'm sensing is this person is really going to love you. Again, they're going to love the parts of yourself that maybe you can't love. Maybe you're a little bit worried about certain parts of your body, and they're the bits they're going to love the most. They're just going to love it completely. We have look to your inner strength. This beautiful card from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. All my decks are linked in the description box if you are ever interested. And now I've also linked a collection of my favorite spiritual books about law of attraction and spirituality, if you're looking to develop that part of yourself and learn more. I definitely see with this Page of Pentacles, this is a card of learning about spirituality, learning about your spiritual self, asking those deeper spiritual questions. And people often ask me what the books are that have influenced me in my life. So they are all linked as well. So it says, look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. So all this work that you've been doing on yourself through 2019 and also 2018 as well is really paying off, because you have created that more grounded energy in yourself. So you're coming away from these stormy seas and you're grounded in yourself. You've got you're owning yourself. You've got your own, your own worth with this Queen of Pentacles now. You know your own worth, you know you're valuable, you know that you have so much to offer the world and to offer someone in a relationship. And so if this person in your life gets triggered, you are rooted in yourself, in the earth. There's no drama. You're just like, well, you do you, because you've got your own stuff going on. You are happy in yourself. You can bring your love to yourself. You can bring this centeredness. You can bring happiness in your own life. And this relationship is just the icing on the cake. So you have this inner fortitude, this inner strength to navigate through life, through navigating this process. And then we have this beautiful card, nature. Here, this indicates a couple of things to me. It indicates, again, this grounded energy. It also indicates that maybe this person that you're meeting is quite outdoorsy, you know, really likes to get out and walk the dog or go hiking or go to the beach, get out into the woods, into the forest, to go hiking, something like this. But also this really indicates, and this is what I'm hearing, is that you've got very similar natures. At the core, I think, maybe on the surface you're quite different, but at the core of you both, you resonate at the same frequency. You and this person, this significant person that you're meeting in 2020, you are significant, you resonate at the same frequency. Your core, you have that inner nature which is the same sense of humor, the same vibrational frequency, which means that you vibe really well. You feel really comfortable with them, like we were talking about, comfortable with your body, comfortable in their presence, in their energy. You feel comfortable with them, but they're bringing in this beautiful love, and you will have this realization of how important this is, about how special this is. And you just, like, you know, maybe if there has been somebody else, you let that go and focus all your energy on this one connection, and that brings expansion and true love for you in 2020. So that's what I see for you. Really, really positive. So a beautiful love coming in for you in 2020. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed your reading. It's been my honor to read your cards, as always. You know I love it. Thank you so much for spending your time and your energy with me here. Let me know in the comments what it is that you're trying to manifest in 2020. I really want to hear from you, and you know, how this resonates for you, of course. If you feel called to, please check out my beautiful book, Attract Soulmate Love. People have been writing to me, letting me know that it has changed their lives, so and created beautiful transformation for them. So if that resonates with you, there's loads of information on my website. You can read all about it on there. But have an amazing week. You're always in my thoughts. I'm sending you all a big hug, and also have an amazing 2020. I am sending you many blessings for this new decade. But yeah, I hope to see you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care now. Bye bye. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading, everybody who picked group number 2. I can't wait to take a look at the energies for 2020 for you. I just want to thank all my amazing subscribers. Thank you for being part of this community. And a big shout out and a thank you, big thank you to everyone who has donated through the energetic exchange. I am sending you all a big hug. Okay, I'm going to move the camera down so that you can see the cards as I see them. I'm going to take a look at the oracle cards in just a moment, and we will start with your tarot cards today. Beautiful Ace of Pentacles to start off your reading. 7 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Hierophant, 6 of Cups, that's Hierophant in the reverse, excuse me, 7 of Cups, High Priestess in reverse, Knight of Pentacles, and the 8 of Swords in reverse. So I see Taurus energy represented here, and Pisces energy as well, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Venus, because this is a love reading as well. So they're the predominant energies. Don't worry too much about it. I'm going to move you back up. Ta-da! So look at this on the outset of your reading. Beautiful Ace of Pentacles here for you. I mean, what could be nicer for you for 2020 than this beautiful fresh start that we have here? What I see is that you are manifesting a healthy relationship for 2020. This is what Spirit is telling me. So if you have been in a situationship or something that is a little bit unhealthy or even toxic, 2020 is going to be the year of this beautiful healthy relationship coming in for you. Now, I also sense this is a very lucky card, so I feel like it's going to be a lucky year for you generally. I think you're going to be able to look back on 2020 and just be like, yeah, this was a good year. Things are working out for me. I'm making progress. Things are coming together. I'm in right alignment. But also very lucky in love this year, definitely. For 2020, very lucky in love. So you're bringing this healthy relationship in. Now, you may meet this person either at work or through some, maybe at the gym or at a class, some sort of fitness thing, something like this. Or if there's something that you do which is outdoors, you may meet them there as well. Some sort of social activity which is out of doors, then you may meet them there. This is the most likely thing. Now, this is a powerful card of manifestation. So if you haven't done your vision board already, or you haven't done one at all, or you haven't even thought about it, then this is a really big message from Spirit to say, give this a go, do your vision board, you know, because you want to be clear about what it is that you want to manifest for this new decade. What it is that you create in 2020 is going to have repercussions for the next 10 years. So you want to be really clear about where it is your focus is, where it is that your energy is going, your physical energy, your mental energy, your emotional energy, all needs to be directed into what it is that you truly want. Because often when we have wishy-washy ideas about what it is that we want to manifest, we get wishy-washy results. So Spirit is really saying, I'm hearing, be specific. So I think a vision board is the best way for you. Get it all down. If there's somebody, like a type of person that you want to manifest in your life, where you want to manifest marriage and kids, or you want to manifest moving in together, or you want to manifest a relationship that feels a particular way, you want love to feel a particular way, you know, not dramatic, you want to feel it as nourishing and like coming home. You find ways to indicate this visually and get that on your vision board, because this is really going to help you to manifest your desires. It's interesting with the Seven of Wands here. I feel like you have been doing a lot of work on yourself, and particularly your boundaries. So I feel like in 2020 you are going to be you're going to have much stronger boundaries. I feel like you're going to have a threshold of how you about what's acceptable to you and how people treat you. So you'll be like, if you don't meet this threshold, you don't get to be in my life, you don't get to experience my energy, you don't get to you know, have my light in your life, you don't get to hang out with me, end of story. And that is the new you for 2020. So, you know, decide what that threshold is for people to be in your life. You know, if they're the sort of person who is wasting your time, who cannot follow through, who half likes you and half likes somebody else, I think your boundary is going to be very much no thank you. And I think this is something that you've learned. It's something you've learned through experience, maybe quite tough experiences, something that you have developed within your own character, and now you have reached this place. And in 2020, and it is going to pay off so well for you. I don't even think you're going to need to say anything. It's just going to be in your vibe. Your vibe is going to be like, this is where you need to meet me at, otherwise I'm not interested. I'm not giving you nothing. I'm not giving you a single crumb. You know, people will still try it on. This is what I'm hearing. People will still try to bust your boundaries to find out what that threshold is. Well, you've set your threshold and now you know. And this is something that you can carry on through the rest of your life. And it's going to mean that people treat you with respect. And it means that you're going to, the people in your life are going to level up to those standards that you have. Very powerful. So, and this is what's going to create this healthy relationship, because you're not letting in anything that is unhealthy or unacceptable to you. So beautiful. I absolutely love it. And this is all a result of your own work, your own inner work, your own expansion in consciousness. So powerful. This also indicates that people, this may be a theme in your life, it may be a theme for 2020, may want to share their unwanted opinions with you about your love life or your relationship, or they may want to interfere in your love life or your relationships. But again, I think you have your boundaries with those people. So it may be that your family wants you to get together with a particular sort of person from a particular sort of background, or your friends think you need a particular sort of person in your life, or they don't like the person that you're dating and they're really letting you know about it. You know, so this is what I'm seeing here, but again, I just think you have those boundaries. It's like you do you. You're just centered and grounded in yourself, and you're quite happy what I'm hearing is that you decide what comes into your energetic field, and you're just like, no, that opinion isn't part of my reality, or no, your unwarranted advice isn't part of my reality. No, your opinion isn't part of my reality. No, thank you. And it keeps outside. You can imagine a beautiful bubble around you, and you can just keep that outside. That negativity, that interference, those opinions, they stay outside of you. So this is beautiful. energy with the Page of Pentacles here for you. This is all about learning about what it is that you want. This is going to be a year of transformation for you in 2020, and it's a year of you learning more about yourself. But I see this is going to be in a healthy, expansive way. This isn't going to be one of these years where you learn about yourself in the most painful way possible. No, it's the opposite. So you're learning about yourself in this way that feels really good. It's high vibrational, it feels really positive. So you're asking yourself these questions in 2020. What is it that I want? What is it that I want love to feel like? How do I want my life to look? Where do I want to live? All these big questions, and you're going to, through this process in 2020, you're going to get closer to the answers to those questions, which I think is really good. You're going to be learning a lot in 2020, which creates expansion for you. But what I really see here is that you're feeling really optimistic and you're starting fresh. So if you've been in a situationship, or you're leaving behind a toxic or unhealthy situation, you're really going to close the door on that in 2020. And you're just starting over, starting fresh, but feeling really optimistic. So there's none of this baggage. You're not like, I'm going to take all this baggage with me from the old decade. No, you're shutting the door on that and you are leaving it behind. Leaving behind all that old pain, leaving behind all that old baggage, and moving forward with your life with grace, with positivity, with optimism. Okay, so you're not going to be like, all the good ones are taken, all the good ones are married, where are all the good men, where are all the good women? You're going to be like, there is someone for me and I am excited about meeting them. Positivity all the way. Now, with this Hierophant in the reverse and the Seven of Cups in the center of your reading, I do really sense that you are not in a rush in the first half of the year to really settle down or to really be in a solid or committed relationship. I think you're going to have lots of suitors, you're going to have lots of people in your life on different levels. Friendship, flirtation, flings, dating, but it's just going to be fun and high vibrational because you've got your boundaries, and anybody who's a bit low vibe or wants to mess with you, wants to mess with your energy, they're just not getting a look in. So it just keeps it really fun, really happy. It's going to be a boost to your confidence. It's going to make you feel really good. You're not looking for anything outside of yourself, which is really good because you've got that nourishing love within you. So you're not looking to all these people, all these options to try and fill in any gaps or give you the love that you cannot give yourself, because you are giving yourself that love. You're learning about yourself every day and you feel really good. So you're not in a rush to settle down. You're just enjoying meeting new people is what I'm hearing. And like really different people as well, from all different backgrounds. People who aren't your type, people who are just more friends. And just enjoying meeting them and just going, hey, what makes you tick? What is your life all about? Let's get to know me. I want to get to know you. And just like they introduce you to new things, new foods, new cultures, new ideas, new concepts from meeting all these people. And again, it creates expansion for you. So it's quite interesting because we have the Six of Cups here. So I do feel like there is somebody who is quite sweet on you in 2020, but I feel like maybe they're even besotted with you. Not in a creepy way, not like they're a stalker, but there's just somebody in your life who is really sweet on you, and I don't think you're giving them the time of day. Maybe they're not your type. Maybe they are, you just don't see them in that light. You don't see them, they're in the friend zone and you don't see them in that light. Maybe somebody from your past, somebody who you were at school or college with, somebody that you knew when you were a kid, somebody who's a friend of the family. But I do see them indicated in your love life in 2020. So maybe you don't understand the depth of their feelings, or maybe you do and you're just not interested in them. So there's definitely going to be a little bit of their energy in your life in sort of May, June time is what I'm sensing. Now it's super interesting because leading on from that, we have this High Priestess in the reverse and we have the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like this is secrets revealed. Somebody is going to come forward to you with their feelings. So there is somebody who has been sweet on you for a long time. They have noticed you in 2020, even if you don't notice them, and they have feelings for you even if you don't have feelings for them. So And I feel like in the later half of the year, after June, you're going to become more aware of this. So that you may become aware of this as a spiritual download, like, oh my goodness, they fancy me, or oh my goodness, maybe this is a thing. Maybe I could imagine them in that light. Or it may be that they just come out with their feelings. Someone's going to declare their feelings for you in the later part of the year, but they are coming towards you through 2020 slowly. So it may be that they are a friend and they're just sort of making their way into your life. They're on the periphery of your life, and as the months go on, they're getting closer and closer to you, but they're working their way towards you. But I just feel like you won't see the potential of this connection straight away. You won't recognize them as a long-term potential straight away. But this person is working towards you in 2020. Again, it may be somebody from when you were younger, maybe someone that you dated briefly, but didn't, you know, a few years ago, but it didn't really come to anything. So this is what I see. You're going to have this realization. Maybe they'll come out with it. Maybe you will just understand their feelings. You'll just be like, one day you'll be like, wow. But they're coming towards you slowly. They're making their way towards you slowly. They're a little bit frightened of rejection. I think they understand that you're not that into them, but they're working their way in, and you're getting to know them slowly. And this is such a beautiful foundation for a solid, real relationship, which I think is really lovely. It's grounded, it's healthy, it's positive. So in the later part of the year, I think you're going to be having a lot of fun in the first half of 2020, just enjoying yourself, not taking anything too seriously, not getting too involved in things, just really enjoying this expansive energy of what people can bring to your life in different ways. But in the second half of the year, you'll meet somebody who's more significant. You won't have seen this potential with this person straight away, but they are there for you. And then it's like the blindfold comes off with this 8 of Swords in the reverse. The blindfold comes off. You're like, I see this clearly now. I see I feel really excited. I just had this rush of energy come up. You'll be like, wow, this does have long-term potential. Or wow, I'm taking them out of the friend zone. I do really see them in this light. I can't believe I didn't see it before. Or I can't believe I dismissed this person. Maybe you've turned them down for a date before and they just kind of hung around for a little bit, and then you're going to go on this amazing date and it's going to be fireworks. But somewhere along the line, the blindfold is coming off and you are going to see the potential. You're going to see the magic. You're going to be able to see the potential. You're going to be able to feel the connection in your heart. And this is what I see happening for you in the second part of the year, when you're a bit more ready to settle down, because I just think in this first half, there's just too much fun to be had for you. I think you're going to be having lots of flirtation, lots of fun. It's all going to be on your terms as well, as what I'm hearing, which I think is really good. You decide who and when and what you want to do. It's all on your terms. You've got your beautiful boundaries. You're doing you. So that's quite positive. But second half of the year, you're going to understand what it is that you really want. And you're going to understand this connection with this person. I feel like the problem is this person isn't your type. I think they're not your usual type, so you don't really see the potential of them straight away. Or they're just totally different to your type, is what I'm sensing with this. So yes, a significant healthy connection coming in for you in the later part of the year, but it's going to take a little bit for them to get through to you, for you to be able to really do this. But I think it's going to be on a solid foundation whereby you meet each other halfway and you've got to know each other over time. This person will have been in your life for a long time by the time you sort of get together, and it means that you know them really well. There's trust, is what I'm hearing. There's just so much trust there. It feels like coming home. It feels really solid. It's a really, really good foundation for a healthy relationship. Let's take a look at the Oracle cards. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. All my decks are linked in the description box below this video. I've also created a list, like a reading list of law of attraction books and spirituality books, because excuse me, because people often ask me, you know, what my favorite books are and what are the books that have most inspired me. So if that resonates with you, check that out. So it says act as if your partner is here already. Okay, so whatever it is that you want to manifest, like exactly what we were talking about at the outset of this reading, whatever it is that you want to manifest, be clear about it and act as if they're already there. Make sure that there's space in your life for this special person to come into your life. You know, space energetically and space physically, that there's room for them to come into your life, and just act as if they're already here. Take care of yourself, enjoy your life, follow your bliss, and that will create that beautiful high vibration. I'm just getting another message. I'm just getting another message. Oh yeah, so yeah, okay, I understand. So with this, sorry, this is from earlier, this 7 of Cups and this 7 of Wands indicates to me that you're really putting yourself out there in 2020. Like, you're just not afraid. You haven't got this heart wall. You're just like, I am putting myself out there. I'm going to say yes to things. I'm going to say yes to dates. I'm going to say yes to meeting new people. I'm going to say yes to getting out the house. And that's going to really pay off for you, because it's just going to feel really high vibrational. But really just putting yourself out there without fear, because you know that there's nothing to fear. You know there's nothing to fear. Because you create your own life, which is good. And then we have these 2 powerful cards here, Answered Prayer and the card Transmute. This is from the Universal Love Oracle deck. So, firstly, beautiful angel represented here. Your angels and guides are helping you throughout this whole year of 2020. They are guiding you throughout this whole journey, helping you to keep it high vibrational, helping to keep you in right alignment, really positive. Also, Answered Prayer, again, this speaks of what we were talking about at the outset, about manifesting your own life. You decide what you want in your life, and you ask the universe for it, and the universe will deliver for you. That is what I'm hearing here. And then the card Transmute, so just an energy of transformation, and I just think that is what's indicated here, of a relationship in your life being transformed. So maybe it's somebody who's on the periphery of your life who comes to the center of your life. Maybe it's someone who's a friend who becomes a lover. But there's this transmuting energy, this energy of transformation, where things shift and change as a result of your perception changing. Also, just this energy of transformation, just of how you feel about yourself, more confidence coming in, of just being more open-hearted, of feeling more positive. And when you stay in that positive vibration, it having a snowball effect of positivity in your romantic life. So that is everything that I have for you in this reading. In conclusion, yeah, I see you having a lot of good fun this year. I see you just being able to meet a lot of new people who enrich your experience, and then somebody significant coming in the second half of the year for you, which is a really healthy relationship for you. It's going to feel really, really good, and just really loving and nourishing is what I'm hearing. So I think that's really nice. Just also, this represents you letting go of your fears as well. So if you had any fears of not being good enough, or being unworthy of healthy love, or having a healthy relationship, this is the year where you kind of process those, where you learn more about yourself, so that you are able to let that go in the most powerful way. So it has been my honor to read your cards. Let me know in the comments what is going on with you in your life, and how this resonates with you, and also what it is that you're trying to manifest for 2020. I'd love to hear what you're trying to manifest in your life. So yeah, do let me know. If you feel called to, please check out my beautiful book, Attract Soulmate Love. It's got so much useful information in there about coming into energetic alignment, but also practical everyday things as well that can help you to communicate when you're dating or when you're in a relationship, to really get your needs met, because people have been saying that it's been bringing really powerful transformation in for them. So I am really, really humbled and blessed by the beautiful emails that people send me about how it has transformed their lives and helped them to get ahead in their love life. So there's loads of information on my website, so just check that out, but only if it resonates with you, of course. But have an amazing week, and I am sending you many blessings for 2020. I hope it is wonderful for you. But I hope to see you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care, look after yourselves. Bye bye now. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading, everybody who picked group number 3. So I'm going to take a look at the energies in these cards and see what your love life has in store for you for 2020. So I'm just going to move this down so that you can see what I am seeing and you can see the cards. And I will take a look at these energies for you. We'll take a look at the oracle cards in a moment and we'll begin with the tarot. So we have the Knight of Wands, the World, Judgment, Six of Swords, the Star, Seven of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Justice, and the beautiful Lovers card. So Aquarius energy is represented here, Leo, Gemini and Libra, Sun, Moon or Rising or Venus, because this is a love reading as well. So they are the predominant energies here for you. Right, I'm just going to move you back up so I can see you. There we go. So with this Knight of Wands energy, I'm just sensing that you've got somebody in your life who I feel like in 2020 you are going to be moving on from somebody who ultimately isn't healthy for you. I feel like this may be somebody who is in your life, maybe you're in a situationship, maybe it's even a relationship, or it could just be somebody who's in your life who just keeps coming back in and out of your life, you know, like you never really feel like you get closure from them because they're in your life and then they're out of your life again. Now this isn't anything that I'm not telling you anything that you don't already know. So I'm sensing that you already know. If this is resonating with you, then you know who this person is, and ultimately you know that this isn't healthy for you. So it may be that it's toxic, and maybe that it's a little bit unhealthy, or it may be just like what I'm hearing is that it's leaking energy out of you, so it's stopping you from moving on, it's holding you back in the past, it's keeping you in this sort of cycle, in this loop where you keep getting pulled into it. And what it is, it's stopping a healthy, beautiful relationship coming in for you. It's stopping your soulmate from being able to connect with you because you're still invested in this thing, maybe out of fear. We often do this is very common, that we connect to somebody and we're frightened to completely let them go and completely cut them out, because then we're like, oh, we're on our own, there's nobody, and it feels very frightening and we wonder what's going to happen for the future. So that's very common as well, but I just see this energy leakage happening for you in terms of, you know, the energy from your heart and your emotional energy, because maybe you're hung up on someone from the past, maybe you can't let go of someone from the past, maybe there's somebody who just like keeps being in and out of your life, but they're just causing this energetic drain on you, and it isn't for your highest good, is what I'm hearing. But so much positivity for you here in 2020. So I see you making this definitive decision for yourself, offering yourself closure from this person and just being like, do you know what? Enough is enough. I am done with this. Maybe you're not done with it. But I am done with that. I'm done with crumbs. I'm done with your stupid games. I'm done with being messed around. Maybe it's just somebody who just doesn't even know what they want. Maybe it's as simple as that. They don't know what they want. Maybe they want you and somebody else, or maybe they don't know what they want for the future, but that is their own journey, and this is what you're realizing. You're realizing that that's their own journey. It's nothing to do with you. It's no reflection on you. It's no reflection on your own worth, because you are an amazing person, and how they want to live their life and what they want to do and their decisions is their own thing. So I see you moving on either from that person or from that energy that's still in your energetic field. If it's something that happened a while ago and it's still you know, still in your energetic body, you're still holding on to it mentally or emotionally a little bit. I see you making this really clear decision to let that go, and it's so positive because you create this, you finish off that cycle, you keep it closed, and then you're ready to move into a new cycle. So a new cycle coming in for you in 2020. And the thing about this is that it just feels amazing. It brings this powerful, expansive energy for you. It's gonna feel like, what what I'm sensing is this huge relief. It's just going to feel like, it's going to feel like a short, sharp shock. It's going to feel like a little bit painful, but not nearly as painful as you thought it was going to be, and not for as long as you thought it was going to be. It's going to be so much easier than you think it's going to be. And what happens is you step into your empowered energy and you just feel amazing. You feel empowered, you feel strong in yourself, you feel like you can come home to yourself, like you remember who you are. And, you know, without all this baggage, all this crap from the past, all their energy, you're just like back home to you, where you belong, and you just have so much energy, enthusiasm and optimism for life and for your love life, and it just feels great, and you've forgotten that you could feel like this. So this is what I see. I see that the world is really your oyster in 2020. The moment you make that decision, the universe really like rushes in to meet you with that energy, and your whole world just opens up. I feel like in 2020 you may have this beautiful opportunity to travel, which again is going to bring this spiritual expansion, this expansion in your consciousness as you see new places or new parts of the world. You get to meet people from different cultures, experience different cultures. If that's something you want to manifest, this is really indicated that this is going to be brought in for you in 2020, which I think is really powerful for you. So just feeling so much better is what I'm hearing for 2020. Just your frequency raising up, your vibration rising, and you're just feeling much better. And then this gets you back into right alignment. Opportunities start lining up for you. You start to meet new people. Your world sort of opens up a little bit. I feel like your vision has got very narrow, like into this lack mentality. There's only this person, or this person has taken up a lot of your energy. And then whoa, suddenly your world is just like blown open in like the most beautiful way, really expansive. You're like, wow, there are loads of amazing people out there. Are loads of people that I can connect with. There are loads of people that I can experience beautiful deep connections with. There are loads of people who can enrich my life. There is loads of love. There is loads of opportunity. There is lots of good feelings. This is what's coming in for you. So the world is really your oyster here, is what I'm seeing. So, and this opportunity to travel, and you just feel good. It's like you have this realization, like, what am I doing? What am I doing putting up with this crap? What am I doing putting up with this nonsense? What am I doing holding on to this person? They've got nothing to offer me that's real. And you have this realization, and the moment you do that, your world opens up, not just in terms of your love life, but in terms of all the opportunities that are available to you in 2020 and in the following decade. So this is powerful, and it is a result of your own powerful decision in yourself. I'm hearing that it's going to test your mettle a little bit, but you have got that inner fortitude, you have got that inner strength. You absolutely can do it. And it is all for your highest good. You are stepping into right alignment when you make that decision. It's all up to you. The universe is waiting to bring you this powerful goodness. And you have to say, yes, I'm open to it. Yes, I'm ready. And I am not willing to put up with second best. And the moment you say that, the moment is the moment that you change. That is your turning point in 2020. So I see you moving to pastures new. I see you, again, this indicates travel for you in 2020. And with that travel is the opportunity to meet new people. I think this is really powerful. So definitely moving on to something new that feels really good, feels really positive, feels really expansive. And as you move on from that, you experience new love with this star energy. I love to see the star in a reading, and this is right at the center of your reading. New love is indicated for you in 2020. This is such a beautiful love that I'm seeing for you here. I need to take a deep breath. This is such beautiful love. This is love that feels good. This is love that feels nourishing. This is love that is authentic. This is love that is meant to be, is what I'm hearing. So it's interesting. I feel like you've been waiting for a love like this for a long time. This is coming in about the middle of the year, because it's right in the middle of your reading. So this new love, you know, you may meet this person before then, but that sort of realization, that love, that experience of that love in your heart space will come in about the middle of the year. This does indicate as well that there's some healing that needs to be done. maybe as a result of your past experiences. Maybe you need to just work through those a little bit so you're not bringing any baggage into this beautiful relationship that you're coming into. You know, whether it's forgiveness, maybe it's inner child work. But you know, that's life. We're all here to expand and to grow, and it may be that you need to work on yourself a little bit. But I see you doing that really, really successfully. In 2020, maybe you do journaling, maybe you get a little bit of counseling, maybe you get a bit of support, maybe you go to a support group, and that helps you out to work through those feelings, those emotions, and most importantly, those patterns. And in doing so, you know, because that is indicated here with this Judgment card of kind of like expansion in consciousness, and that comes through that process of self-reflection, and this Star card is really about self-reflection as well. So I feel like a love is coming in for you that you've been waiting to feel this way. You've been waiting to experience this thing maybe for your whole life. So 2020, this is super significant for you, is what I'm seeing here. So beautiful love coming in, somebody who wants to offer you something genuine, somebody who wants to offer you something real is coming in for you. And this is someone who wants to invest in you, someone who sees your worth, who sees your specialness, who sees you in that special light and wants to you know, invest in this connection with you, wants to put the work in and is prepared to get to know you, is what I'm saying. This is someone who's prepared to get to know you. Not somebody who just wants to hook up or someone who wants to mess you around. They are looking, this person who's coming in is looking for a real relationship. They're looking for something long term, is what I'm hearing, and they're prepared to get to know you, maybe to be your friend first, you know, or just to take the time to really get to know you and to invest in you in that way. And this is really powerful. So in the second part of the year, this relationship that's coming in for you is going to develop. Now, we've got the Six of Pentacles, we've got Justice, and we have the Lovers. Now, these are all cards of balance, complete balance and unity. So what I see this relationship being for you is really a card of reciprocity. This person will mirror back the love, that beautiful love that you have in your heart space, that beautiful love that you have to give, and I can feel it in your heart space. This person is going to be able to give that love back to you because they are able to offer you that healthy love. They're in a place in their life where they want to have a real relationship, where they want to connect at a deep level, where they want to have something real and authentic. So they are going to mirror that back to you. You are going to have that beautiful love to give, and they are also going to be able to have that love to give back to you. Genuine, real love. Not a whole lot of crap, not crumbs, not just nonsense, real love. Absolute balance is what I'm seeing coming in for you. So it's like not just a meeting of minds, but a meeting of ideas, a meeting of energy. And you know, what I see with this outcome of the Lovers, especially combined with the Justice and the Six of Pentacles, is your divine counterpart coming in, your divine masculine, your divine feminine. Definitely a soulmate. Definitely a soulmate coming in for you in 2020 in the second part of the year. A really true, authentic love coming in for you, which is balanced. They can meet you halfway. They want to go 50-50 with you. Not this 90-10 nonsense, not this 80-20. 50-50 relationship where they put in as much as you put in, where they put in as much effort and thought and love as you do. And this is what I see happening for you. So a beautiful, healthy, balanced relationship with someone who is indicated as a soulmate here, someone who you are destined to meet in this lifetime. And in 2020, I sense that this is a very auspicious year for you with this World and the Judgment that we were looking at earlier, and the Star card. Powerful major arcana energies in this reading. This is a really auspicious auspicious year for you. So I feel like you know, this indicates with the Justice a good outcome for you, definitely, and definitely just seeing results. You know, we were talking about you working on yourself. We were talking about the work that you've done. You've not been afraid of that. You've not shied away from it. You've done the meditation, you've done the journaling, you've done the self-reflection, you recognize your patterns, and then that healthiness that you've created within you, that love that you've created within you, where you have taken the time to fill in all those gaps within yourself, is now reflected back. So if you are at this level where you are beautiful and healthy, where you are able to love yourself, then you easily manifest somebody who is in that level, at the same level as you, into your life to create this beautiful energy of reciprocal love, of real love, of something that has a future, of something that is long term, which is something that is really beautiful, which is something that feels lovely and nourishing and loving and happy and filled with joy. And that is what I see coming in for you in the second part of the year. 2020 is a turning point in your life, a very auspicious year for you in love in your life. And it is all a result of you having that awakening of saying, I'm not willing to put up with second best. I'm not willing to put up with crap in my life. That is the result of this. Beautiful love coming in for you as a result of this, which I think is really powerful and lovely. So, and that's the result, the Lovers card. So definitely a soulmate coming in, maybe a twin flame, but something really significant and lovely coming in for you in 2020. That is the outcome of this year, and you'll experience this in the second part of the year. Sorry about that, I just had to change my battery. I completely forgot all about it because I was so involved in your reading. But let's take a look at the beautiful oracle cards for you now. All right, this is really interesting. So we have this card, Reclaim. Look at this. So this is exactly what we were talking about, right? This is what we were talking about. You reclaiming your own power at the beginning of the year. This is what's going to happen. January, February, March. You saying enough is enough. I don't want that. Drawing a line underneath it. Letting it go. Reclaiming your power. Stepping into your power. Feeling amazing. Feeling much better. And your world expanding and opening up for you. And this is you coming home to yourself, knowing who you really are, and just feeling solid in that energy. So you are reclaiming your own worth about what it is that you are worthy of the kind of relationship that you are worthy of. And when you do that, you just create beautiful, good things in your life effortlessly, with ease, with grace. So, and then we have this beautiful card, Spiritual Connection, from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. All my decks are linked in the description box if you are interested in any of my decks. Also, I've created a beautiful reading list of books about spirituality and books about the law of attraction. So if you are interested in that, check that out, because people often write to me saying, you know, where can they learn more? So I've just put together a reading list for anyone who is interested. So again, Spiritual Connection, this is what it's saying. With this Lovers card and the Spiritual Connection really indicated in the second part of the year, that as a result of you being open to it with this expansive energy that we've been talking about and the healing work that you've done, that the result of that is that you manifest this beautiful, powerful, loving relationship for you, which is a spiritual connection. So this is someone that you are destined to meet in this lifetime, and that you can really feel them on an energetic level. You're really on the same page, you're meeting each other, they've been on a journey, you've been on a journey, and then you're able to connect from the heart space in this deep way and really feel this. You know, maybe definitely not something you've experienced before, depth of feeling that you've never experienced before. I think this person you're meeting is going to feel, because it's a spiritual connection, they're going to feel very familiar to you when you meet them. When they come into your life, they're going to feel very familiar to you, because you've met them in a past life probably. Sorry, I've just got something else then and it's sort of come and gone. Something about them. No, it's gone. Oh, they respect you. This is what I'm hearing with the Justice and the Six of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles, and they just really respect you. They respect what it is that you've been through. They respect what it is that you're creating in your life. They respect your time. They're just respectful of you. They're respectful of your body and your boundaries and all of these things. Yeah, this is what is indicated here with the Justice as well. This is what I'm hearing very strongly. They just respect you. Whereas maybe in the past there's been someone who disrespected you. But it's as a result of you respecting yourself, but they just respect you. They wouldn't ever dream of trying to cross your boundaries or mess you around or any of these things. They just respect you. And then we have the beautiful card Enchantment. Look at how beautiful this imagery is from the Universal Love Oracle deck. It's just so powerful. It's just that thing of beautiful feelings that I think you've wanted to manifest for a long time. Just that feeling of enchantment. There's a little bit of magic there, this spark of magic between you both. Of them just really, they love to be with you, they love to be in your presence, they love to look at you, they think you're really magical. Just that sort of specialness which we associate with new love, with genuine love in your life, of things feeling quite magical, and you can't wait to get a text from them, you can't wait to get a message from them, you can't wait to see them, and just like when you see them and then you just light up and you make them light up. So a really special time is what I'm hearing as well, particularly in the fall. September is what I'm hearing. Something very special. Maybe you'll travel together, maybe you'll just go on some special dates, or maybe that will be the time when you really solidify your relationship, your feelings for one another, where it is that this relationship is going, is what I'm hearing. But just this energy of enchantment, of it being quite magical for you. So yeah, beautiful Lovers card at the outcome of your reading. That is very special, really, really special. It has been my honor to read your cards as always. Thank you so much for spending your time and your energy with me today. Connect with me in the comments. I love to hear what is going on with you in your lives and what it is that you are manifesting for 2020. Let me know. If you feel called to, please check out my beautiful book, Attract Soulmate Love. All the details of that are on my website. People have been writing to me with their stories of transformation, about how they've never been able to find love, or love was always difficult or always really messy for them, and they have just completely turned that on its head, turned it around and created genuine, beautiful love in their lives. So if that resonates with you and that is something that you are hoping to manifest, then I just check that out, but only if it resonates with you. But you are always in my thoughts. I am sending you lots of love. Have an amazing week, and also many blessings for 2020. Yeah, I'm sending you lots of love for 2020. And yeah, look after yourselves, and I hope to see you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care now. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, this is the reading for everybody who picked group number 4. So I am going to take a look at the energies in these cards and see what your love life has in store for you for 2020. Just thank you to all my amazing subscribers. Thank you for being part of this community, and a big thank you and a big hug to everyone who has donated through the energetic exchange. I appreciate it so much. Okay, let's take a look at these cards. I'm going to move these down for you so that you can see what I can see. I'll look at the oracle cards later on in the reading, and we will start with your tarot cards today. So we have 6 of Swords, Knight of Wands in the reverse, Queen of Cups, the 9 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, 8 of Wands, and the beautiful 2 of Cups. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is represented here, as well as Leo and Gemini energy. So quite a lot. Sun, Moon or Rising or Venus, because this is a love reading. So let's take a look at this. I've got to say there are some really like similar cards coming up in these readings today, and similar themes for the collective, which is quite interesting. I'll just move that down a little bit. Okay, so with this 6 of Swords energy, I see you starting afresh in 2020, which I think is going to be really beautiful for you. You may be traveling in the first part of the year, January, February or March. You may meet somebody while you are traveling. I definitely see that for you. So I see you making a fresh start. I think you're turning over a new leaf in whatever way that is. Maybe you're leaving behind a situationship. Maybe you're leveling up in some way. Maybe you're just opening your heart space to let somebody new in. Definitely new energy indicated here. I'm sensing a lot from looking at these cards that there may be some sort of movement. So it could be travel. I'm sensing that for some of you it could be that you are moving jobs or moving house. There's some sort of a location change or just kind of change in your circumstances that is, you know, quite a major change. It's going to be a shift for you in your life which is coming in. You may meet somebody through this process. So I see somebody in your life who is ready to give up being a player. So somebody who maybe they're not a player, maybe they've just been really on the dating scene, maybe they've never really had a serious relationship, maybe you know, they've not been really interested in having a serious relationship and they've all just been more about getting attention and playing the field or just keeping things light and breezy. This may be you in this situation as well. It could be that you've been dating for a while in the past, you know, over 2019 or maybe even 2018. You've been sort of dating or having situationships, nothing very serious or long-lasting or anything that you could really you know, put roots down and get involved in or really commit to. So I see you going into this energy of commitment with a significant person in 2020, which I think is really exciting. I think it feels really good for you. And so, but there's definitely this energy here of either you wanting to commit and really wanting to settle down or find somebody to be serious about, or there's somebody who's coming into your life who has got that energy and also wants that. Because we have this beautiful Queen of Cups here. This is love. This is new love coming in to your life to really enrich your life, something that's going to feel really good for you. I feel like maybe you're going to be in the emotion ocean a little bit. I see that when I see the Queen of Cups. I think maybe in the first part of the year, January, February, March, there's going to be some shifts happening in your life. I think there's going to be physical shifts happening in your life with the job situation, with your housing situation, and maybe in your romantic life, that sort of situation as well. You know, if a situationship comes to an end, or you're just ready to let go of somebody who's like tagging, you know, holding on to your coattails, you know, trying to hang in there in your life, just trying to keep you as an option. I think you're going to really just be over that and want to really let that go now. Although, you know, you are this beautiful person, you've got this beautiful love in your heart space, you've got this wonderful sensitivity, you've got so much love to give out there. And I do see with this Nine of Wands energy that you have been hurt in the past. You know, and that has taken its toll. I feel like you've been hurt for being vulnerable. You have put yourself out there. You have been bold. You have been brave. You have connected to somebody. You have opened your heart to somebody in the past or to people in the past. And it has caused you to be hurt. And that has made you a little bit wary moving forwards in your life. And that is completely understandable. So I definitely feel that that hurt that you have within you, and I think it's a good thing that I feel like maybe you've learned some lessons, or you've learned about yourself, or you've learned just like, what is that saying? Not everything that glitters is gold. Sometimes we meet something that looks like a lovely package but is ultimately, or a lovely parcel, but is ultimately empty. So maybe it's that, but I just think you are a little bit more cautious now. And I think there's a difference between having your heart space completely closed to this beautiful love which is going to be available to you in 2020, and just being a little bit cautious as to who you give your heart to. So there's a difference there, isn't there? There's a beautiful balance, what the Buddhists call the middle way, which I think is really nice, because this is leading to something really lovely for you. So in about the middle of the year, because this is about the middle of your reading, We've got this Knight of Pentacles. So I see somebody coming in slowly for you. It may be somebody that you work with or that you meet through a work colleague or at a work event, is what I'm seeing. But they're coming towards you slowly, and this is really good because they want to build something substantial with you. So this is somebody who may be a friend and it turns into a relationship, or if it's just someone you're dating, you're just getting to know them slowly, and maybe that is the lesson that you've learned from the past. Don't jump in with both feet. Just get to know excuse me, get to know them slowly over time and let them earn their place in your life. And this person is absolutely willing to do that. They are absolutely capable of doing that in your life in 2020. So I feel like at the first part of the year, there's going to be a little bit of upheaval, really, emotionally and physically in your life. I think you've got everything that you need to be able to cope with that. I think it's going to give you some time for reflection in this process. But yeah, I don't feel any sort of stagnation or shutting down energy like this. It's all that, like, preparing this beautiful groundwork for letting this amazing person come into your life. They may already be in your life or be entering it earlier in the year, but it's just this slow process, drip, 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 one step at a time, of getting to know that person and of them, you know, of you just revealing yourself and them revealing their true selves to you, just slowly, in that beautiful way, which I think is really nice because they want to build something with you. This is someone who's looking for a real relationship. This is someone who's looking for something genuine. This is somebody who has the emotional capacity for a real, authentic, beautiful, reciprocal, loving relationship, and somebody who understands about real relationships and that they take work and there is a bit of compromise and there is discussion, and that is what real relationships are about, rather than these especially for the long term, rather than these things that are really intense but burn out really quickly. This has got long-term potential written all over it for you for 2020. So they are willing to work at building a relationship, which is really nice because they want to build a future. Look at this. This is somebody who wants to build a future with you. This is a relationship which is built on solid ground, on completely solid foundation. And that foundation is friendship and mutual understanding. I'm hearing a lot about understanding, like you really understand each other, you get each other, and just you're respectful of each other's boundaries, each other's needs. You're able to meet each other's needs in this beautiful reciprocal way. So I see that for you in 2020, a solid foundation, a real long-term relationship that you work on together, you build a step at a time. I do need to say that with this Three of Pentacles and the Four of Wands and the Two of Cups, this does indicate a pregnancy. So if you're looking to have children, that may be something for you, or it could just be somebody that you feel has that lovely potential that you may want to be more serious, just grow something with them. So it may be that you do see them as having potential to be a parent and starting a family with you, or it may be that you want to grow something else with them. Maybe you want to start a business with them because you've got similar skills that you can share and start a business together, or that you want to create a home together. So maybe it's somebody that you, as you get to know them, you feel like you would want to buy a house or move in together, or just create a nice solid nest somewhere, a little retreat from the world, something that is just for you too. So I think this is really good. So it's a slow burn, definitely. It's a slow burn coming into your life, but I think that is really good because it's going to assuage any of these fears that you have from your past experience, where maybe you got burned a little bit from, you know, having that, from opening your heart to that person. But I do feel like you're a-okay, and you know, you're healthy, and you can open your heart again to this person who's coming in, because they're really solid, and you just know that you can really feel the difference with this person, because it's really someone who is ready to settle down. It's someone who has that capacity to have a relationship, and someone who wants to build something with you. So yeah, what I'm hearing is that someone who knows what they want as well, which is really good. Maybe they've been on their own journey, but they're at a stage in their life where they know what they want, which is really good. So yeah, building a future together, maybe getting a home together, something like this. But we've got this beautiful 8 of Wands, loads of passion here, lots of energy in this connection, and overcoming this stagnation. So if it's a little bit of a slow burn to begin with, if you're just taking it step by step, if you say, and Spirit is saying it is absolutely fine for you to say to this person, I want to take this slowly, or I'm really enjoying this, I'm really enjoying getting to know you, let's take it a step at a time, and they are going to really respect that, which is good. Later in the year, I'm hearing sort of August time, it's going to overcome that stagnation. If it feels like then it's getting a little bit too slow for you and you want to speed things up, then I think things are going to move forward for you. You're going to see more progress in this relationship. You're going to really get to know each other better. Maybe you'll go away together, spend some time together, and you really get to know each other there, or you get to talk about the future, or it goes from this sort of phase of just kind of dating and seeing where it's going to something more committed and serious. So you definitely see some progress in about August, September time with this, with this connection that we're talking about. So if anyone's been a little bit reticent, if you've been holding back a little bit in getting to know them, then I just feel like you're going to be able to move forward with that. It may also be that if it's long distance, you move closer together at that time to kind of make this happen so that you can be together with this 8 of Wands energy, which I think is really beautiful, because they're just moving towards you to create this love, because the outcome of this reading is this beautiful 2 of Cups energy. So this is a reciprocal love. I'm seeing harmony. This is a card of harmony here. And definitely going through into 2020, there is, you know, just a lot of harmony in your love life. I don't see any drama here. I don't see anything dramatic. I don't see anything on and off. I don't know where I'm going. I think this is a reflection of you as well. Like, you know what you're at. You know what you're all about. You know what it is that you are looking for. And then that's in your energetic frequency. And so you are able to draw that into your life really easily. But the result is this beautiful 2 of Cups energy that I'm seeing here, a reciprocal, genuine love coming in for you. So maybe you're moving from a friendship into a more loving relationship, into a romantic relationship, but it's just somebody who, these are 2 people who have both got a full cup to offer each other, because it isn't 2 halves trying to make a whole, because that's no good. You know, it's 2 whole people making a relationship. This is what I'm seeing. This is what I'm seeing for you. It's going to feel really good. It's going to feel nourishing. It's going to be harmonious. It's going to feel like you've got lovely roots, or that there's this beautiful potential for the long term to build something together, to put down roots together, to what I'm hearing is that you complement each other really well. You complement each other's dreams and goals really well, and both of you together are able to you can create more in this life together than you can on your own. You can work towards your financial goals, you can work towards your dreams, and each of you will complement each other to build each other up to help you reach that in your life. So I think that is really lovely. It's going to feel really lovely. It's going to feel really loving, and that it's going to be reciprocal. Whatever it is that you give, they'll be able to give back to you, and they're just somebody who's got a full cup of love. So, you know, this is 2 people following their dreams, following their bliss, who are able to come together. So definitely I see a significant relationship for you in 2020 that's got long-term potential, maybe even the potential for marriage, starting a family if that's what you want, or that may be how you feel when you meet them. But definitely real love is indicated here. You know, this is a soulmate card as well, so somebody who is destined to be in your life in 2020. You know, and what I love about it is just the 3 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the 4 of Wands. This is somebody who wants to build something substantial, something significant, you know, that feels like home, that feels like a safe space, that is mature as well, is what I'm hearing. There's somebody who's got a mature attitude to relationships and love. This is all about you leveling up. You know, this Queen of Cups is very contemplative. She's wise. She's learnt stuff. She's seen the world. She's learnt things. And now she knows what it is that isn't okay. And she knows what it is that she wants. And she knows who to share her heart with. And she wants to share her heart with somebody who is, who has something to offer her. You can reciprocate that beautiful love that she gives out. So regardless of what gender you are, but somebody who is able to reciprocate and wants to put in as much effort and thought and energy and feelings as you do, so that you can meet in the middle. Let's take a look at these. Okay, this is interesting in your oracle cards. I'm going to start with this one because it's quite interesting. Now this is the Void. Alright, so this indicates, I think, like I was getting that sense for the beginning part of the year, particularly January and February, maybe going into March, there's this void. It's a shift in your life, and sometimes that can create a bit of an energetic space. Maybe you let go of a friendship, maybe you let go of a relationship or a situationship. It's all in your control though, but when we do that, we can experience a void in our lives, or what feels like a void, a space. Now, the unhealthy way is to then fill that void, that space, with drinking too much wine, partying too much, spending 10 hours watching Netflix, this sort of thing. But the healthy way to do that is to really face that and just say, okay, I feel this space in my life. But the beautiful thing about this space is that it is space for something new, and that new thing is that beautiful loving relationship. So if your life is crowded with stuff that you don't want, friendships that you don't want, situationships that you don't want, old lovers that you don't want in your life because you know that they're not resonating with you anymore, there's no space for this beautiful energy. So sometimes we have to feel the void a little bit, we have to feel that space. But just know that Spirit is saying that that space is there for a reason. It's clearing the way for newness to come in for you. So there's no need to fear it. You can just sit with those feelings, do what you need to do, take a nice bath, do some journaling. This may not be a long feeling or a long process. You may only feel like this for a day. But when you do, just know this is the space that I need to create to bring something new or someone new into my life. We also have the card Creativity. Again, I just think like this person who's coming into your life, who you are creating this connection with, is very creative, and you can explore your creativity together. Like I was saying, you help each other out with ideas, with working towards your goals in this really creative way. So it's quite there's this beautiful energy exchange between you both, where you spark ideas in one another. Also, just a beautiful year for you for creativity in general. I see you just having a lot of ideas of ways that you can express yourself, maybe in your personal life or in your business life, but just a year of self-expression for you in 2020, becoming more authentic, learning more about what makes you you, and what following your bliss, really, you know, finding out what it is that feels good for you, and then just sticking to that, because it just raises your vibration all year. And then we have this beautiful card, Miracles and Blessings, from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. All my decks are linked in the description box if you are interested, and I also have a reading list now of books about spirituality and law of attraction, which are all linked as well, because people often ask me what has inspired me the most, or where they should start on their spiritual journey, so you may want to check that out. But miracles and blessings coming in for you. This person is going to really feel like you are a blessing in their life. You enrich their life, they are going to enrich your life. With this miracles card, this is just really saying maybe there's a little bit of divine timing involved. Maybe you feel like it's a bit of a miracle that you've met someone when you've pretty much given up all hope of meeting somebody like this. So it's going to feel like a miracle to you, a real turning point in your life in 2020. So a really positive year, miracles and blessings, a really positive year where you have got a lot to be grateful for, a lot of positivity coming in for you, which is going to make you feel really good, and this lovely connection coming in, which is, these are just the energies that are available to you. But this connection coming in, which is a bit of a slow burn, but feels like a blessing in your life, really enriches your life and makes you feel good this year in 2020. So amazing. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it has given you some clarity for the year to come. It has been my honour to read your cards as always. Thank you so much for spending your time with me, for sharing your time and your energy with me and all the other people who are connected in this community. So connect with me in the comments. I love to hear what it is that you're manifesting for 2020 and how this resonates with you. If you feel called to, please check out my book, Attract Soulmate Love. It's all for coming into energetic alignment with your soulmate, and people have been writing to me with beautiful stories about how they've met their soulmate, or how someone in their life they, you know, really wanted to connect with and it wasn't quite working, and they've been able to turn that dynamic around as a result of being put in touch with this powerful information. So if that resonates with you, do check that out. But yeah, only if it resonates with you. It is linked down below. But have an amazing week, and I am sending you many, many blessings for 2020. Not just a new year, a whole new decade. So look after yourselves, take good care. You're always in my thoughts, and I hope to see you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care now. Bye bye.